Hey guys, today I'm going to be changing the passenger side tie rod on my Dodge Caravan. I noticed I changed the tires to summer tires yesterday, and I noticed that it's got a bit of a wobble to it. And yeah, sure enough, the inner tie rod is screwed, so gonna have to change it. Here it is here. So I'm going to have to get this nut off the bottom and punch this outer tie rod out. I bought inner and outer tie rods so I can just change them both. Now I already broke this nut loose, which is a real bastard to get loose, but it's rusted onto the inner tie rod, so I'm going to have to punch this out, get it out, and try and get it off with a socket. Let's see. I tried to get it off with a wrench and it won't budge. I put vice grips on here and put a wrench, 7/8 wrench on there, and it wouldn't move. So I'll have to take this off and unscrew this from the inner tie rod. So first of all, take off the nut. That's an 18 millimeter. Hopefully it comes off with no grief. Well, it is coming off slowly. I'm having a hell of a time with this nut. I have to keep working it back and forth, try and get it off. There we go. She must have been on there since 2006. Now let's thread this back on here because I'm going to have to try and whack it with a hammer to break it loose. Okay, let's try it there. Now we'll see if it comes out. Oh, she's gonna be a bitch. Yeah, try to whack it a few more times. And I'll try a pickle fork. There we go. She broke loose. No, other way. There we go. Oh yeah, the inner tie rod's gone because it just flops around. If it was good, it would still be holding up by itself pretty well. It's gone. It's gone. So now I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn this off and count the turns as I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 and a bit. $21 and a half. Just to get it close. Probably have to take it to a shop to get the alignment done. Okay, now I gotta get this boot off. So I managed to get this clamp off of the boot. Now I have to go way in there. There's another clamp on the boot. I don't know if you can see it in there. I'll have to see if I can point it to you. Yeah. There is another boot right here at the end of the screwdriver. And there's another clamp right here that has to come off, so I have to crawl under there to get it off. And then this boot has got a strap around it holding it on, which I have to bust off. And I won't be able to film it because I got to crawl under there. And you won't be able to see nothing. But this boot's got the same clamp as over here. This guy. And then there's a clamp that wraps right around the whole boot and onto the steering. Alright, so I shall be back in a little while. Okay, well, I got that other clamp off. And this is the tube right here that slides into the boot. And I also stuck a screwdriver in there and broke this clamp off. So now I should be able to get the boot out. I hope. Now it's loose. And I'll just gotta get it over this thing, which I'm gonna have to put you down so I can do it. Need some leverage to pull. Alright, that's coming. There we go. Now, I gotta take this nut off. I'll try it with the impact. See if it'll let it go. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. She don't want to let go. I'll have to try and tighten the vice grips a little more. That'll work. Try it again. That nut does not want to come off. I gotta get it off. Yeah, I'll soak it in WD-40 for a while. And we'll see what happens. So I'll be back in a little bit. Now, I bought this tool off Scamazon, which is supposed to get the tie rod loose, the inner tie rod. And it goes around the inner tie rod. And you tighten these nuts. And then you use a 3/8 socket with some extensions on it to break it loose. And we shall see if it works. And because I can't get the boot off, I'm going to have to take this apart and put it together on the other side of the boot. I don't know if my head's going to be in your way, but I got to lay down here to do this. Okay. Really tough to do here like this. Sure wish I had a hoist. Well, I'm gonna have to try and do it with a ratchet. Okay, let's try it again. Get up there with this. Yeah. Alright, well, let's try and loosen it, see what happens. I think I'm gonna need a bigger ratchet. Alright, let's try it again. Whew. She is tight. Well, I'm gonna have to mess around with this for a while, so I'll be back. All right, well, I finally broke it free. Took a while, but I finally got it. Now I can undo the nuts. And get that clamping tool out of there. Mosquitoes out here. Okay, that's one side of it. there's the tool. Okay. Now, let's unscrew this thing. And there we go. Now, one thing we got to remember to keep this, because I don't think the new one comes with this washer. So now I have to get that nut off the old one, because I got to get the those what do you call that thing? Bellows? I can't even think now. Anyway, I got to get that nut off now, so I'll be back. Alright, here's the new one. Remember to put this blue washer back on. And we screw it in there. Way down and do this. Now I gotta put that tool back on here and tighten it. Now, I think that it's supposed to tighten this to 55 pounds, but I don't think I'll be able to get a torque wrench on there. That's as tight as I'm going to get it. Okay. put the boot on. I think I'm just going to wrap the strap around it so I can just pull on it when it gets on there. I got the boot. And I gotta get that hose on here. Actually, I gotta get that hose on here while I'm pushing this on. Okay, where's the pliers? Gotta get this clamp back on here. Alright, I finally got those damn clamps on. So, I gotta put this other clamp on the boot. Put this clamp back on the boot. Oh, here they are. Okay, let's try this again. Sorry about that, camera died. Now, let's continue on. Putting that clamp on. There we go. Now we got it. Okay, everything's tight, boots on. I gotta put this nut on, get ready for the outer tie rod. Now, just to get it close, I'll use the old one to kind of measure it. Okay, so it's about there. And I turned it 21.5 turns. So let's see how that works out. So let's turn it in 21.5 times. Okay, there's half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, and 21. . 22, Oh yeah, it was 18 millimeters. And that's what it is, 18 millimeters. Okay. That's not the big one, is it? Well, sorry about that. Battery died, but I got the outer tie rod on, and tightened it up. Now I just got to torque it. They say 55 pounds. $60, $50, $55. Okay. Now, where's the... Okay, I got it set to 55 pounds. And there we go. 55 pounds it is. Just for the hell of it, I'll measure it again. Where was I? Right there. Well, that's 16. So I'm 1/8 of an inch out. So we'll see how that is. All right, well, it's all together now, so I'll put the wheel back on. Wait for a drive. Okay. Now I'll torque the wheels. Torque it to 100 pounds. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'm pooped. I'm ready to go in the house and relax for a bit. But I'll have to take it out for a test ride and see what it's like. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.